One of the big reasons we picked CTERA was their key focus on security. They were built around security, where some of the other products we're looking at was more feature-based. And security for us is very important because our intellectual property is our data. We're not selling anything, we're just selling our knowledge.
I get one platform. I don't have to have multiple platforms with how I manage this thing. It ties into my existing security setup, so all of the rights, the flow downs, that if you give access rights to your shared drives and things like that, all of that stuff stays the same. I don't have to rewrite it. I don't have to go create a new bespoke system. All that stuff works. If you think about it, on this one slide is the reason why I'm living it, right? I remember back in the days, I'm not impacting my customer. I'm not making huge investments to get this thing off the ground. If for whatever reason this needs to change in the future, there's flexibility and agility to do so.
When we first engaged with CTERA, we was looking specifically for a backup solution. We wanted a single product that would be able to fill the need, not only in the local offices where we had IT, but in remote offices as well, and making sure that it was something that was had the ability to be centrally managed, easily restored, either to the location or to a central point. We have a lot of venues, but a lot of the data in those venues was very, very similar. Well, how much easier is that if you can actually have one copy of that share in a portal and shared over multiple appliances? It does make a lot more sense once you start realising what the cloud can offer.
Many of our file share customers have previously used a mix of OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox and others. They found that these solutions are fine for consumer use, but are simply not designed for enterprise IT. The CTERA partnership is very important to our business. In the last year, we've seen a significant increase in demand for the service as more companies are looking for something better than the consumer-grade technology they were using before. We're going to continue working closely with CTERA because they're an excellent vendor to work with.
I don't have to worry about my data. I mean, my data is available in two places. It's available locally in the office and it's available in the cloud. The other reason is the cost savings that we had from that. I mean, we used to spend a lot of money managing tapes, storing offsite. Compared to the new CTERA AWS solution, we're saving around 63%. This is a solution that is very scalable. So we have a new acquisition. It's just very simply shipping to them one CTERA appliance, connecting them to our portal, and they can automatically start backing up into their S3 bucket.
The reason we picked with CTERA is pretty much the whole IT department all had one consensus that CTERA was the right product. It worked for me, who was dealing with employees. The employees couldn't see any difference between on-prem and the cloud, so it was seamless to the employees. Engineering had a small footprint. We were able to get rid of our large NASs, and then security found no holes with it. So it was just a unanimous decision that we all said that this was the right product for us.